If you're a parent like me, you get inundated with messages from your kid's school about sports, concerts, and fundraisers. And if they tell us about these little things, you'd think schools would tell us everything a parent needs to know. And if you're like me and thought this way, we'd be wrong, really wrong. Turns out there are at least 6 critical facts that schools can keep from parents, and it's completely legal. You might expect every state has parental notification laws for critical information. A few states do require parental notification in certain cases, but even those are often too specific or too broad to be enforceable. Schools don't need to wait either. There are some good school boards out there who've already acted and made good parental notification policies, but many haven't. The main takeaway from all of this, the reason this video applies and appeals to everyone listening right now is this. No state requires parental notification on all 6 of the critical cases I'm about to share with you. And what's worse, some state laws go in the complete opposite direction. And as you're about to see, some of these states make it illegal to tell parents critical information about their child. So let's dive into this list of 6 critical facts about your child that your kid's school can hide from you. Number 1, mental health. No state has a law requiring schools to tell parents a child is showing symptoms of mental illness like eating disorders, gender dysphoria, anxiety, depression, or even psychosis or schizophrenia. No matter how obvious the symptoms are, and despite this influx of school-based mental health resources in recent years, no law compels the schools to involve parents of serious mental illness concerns like this. Number 2, suicidal ideation. Now, if you think all states require schools to notify parents of suicidality, let me tell you about a little 12-year-old girl in Yuba City, California. She told her school counselor she was having suicidal thoughts, and the counselor never called her parents. A month later, that little girl took her own life, and her parents only later found out that the school had already known and stayed silent. Sadly, there are too many child suicide stories to mention that are happening in states across the country, but one makes the point. Number 3, sexual assault. In New York's Fulton City schools, one student tried to sexually assault 2 different classmates on the same day. Police and the district both knew right away, yet the superintendent waited nearly a month to send a single letter to parents, and only after reporters started asking questions. With no state law requiring parental notification, the superintendent's deception was fully legal. Schools can legally hide sexual assault by another student who's a minor, apparently. But surely they can't legally hide child sex assault by adult offenders, right? Wrong. A 30-year teacher at Miramonte Elementary School in South Los Angeles was arrested back in 2012 and ultimately convicted on 23 counts of lewd acts with children over decades. And what's worse, over the same time period, at least two other teachers at the same school were separately abusing other kids, creating a horrific predatory culture at the school, and they hid it from parents legally. Number 4, violent threats. In South Carolina, at Cardinal Newman High School, a 16-year-old made videos threatening to shoot up the school. Administrators called the police, but waited more than 2 weeks before telling any parents, even though the threat was aimed at the entire student body. Families learned about it from the news, not from the school, who was not legally bound to tell them. Are you sensing a theme yet? Number 5, substance abuse. Despite kids dropping dead of opioids nationwide, no state has a statute mandating parental notification solely for a school discovering a student's substance abuse or addiction problem. Now, minor consent laws in most states actually allow adolescents to seek substance abuse treatment confidentially without parental involvement in many cases. Families frequently had no idea their child was exposed to deadly drugs, even while the school was aware of the problem. Parents of these dead kids thought the law would protect them, but they were wrong. Number 6, and finally, pregnancy or fatherhood. I once asked our superintendent if our district would tell us if the school discovered our child, our daughter, who was 11 at the time, was pregnant. Her response is the reason why I'm speaking to you now, and it's what made me seek what else the school isn't bound to tell parents. When I asked the superintendent this, she scoffed and laughed in my face and said, "Oh, Dan, pregnancy? Are you kidding? Really, Dan? That's ridiculous." And then she later emailed me saying they would follow the law. Well, it turns out there is no law requiring parental notification, so what will you do? Well, their answer is clear. If they follow the law, then they won't tell parents about pregnancy. In New York, counselors are warned that they can lose their license for telling parents a minor child is pregnant. In California, schools are not required to notify parents at all unless there's an immediate health emergency. So thousands of families will never hear a word about this. And states with aggressive abortion laws present another problem. Take a Seattle mother discovering that her 15-year-old daughter had received an abortion, arranged and facilitated by the on-campus teen health center at Ballard High School in the state of Washington. And they did so without her knowledge or consent, because it was legal for them to do so. Now, parental notification laws protect kids. We parents are their first and last line of defense. If schools can legally hide such heavy life events from parents, they are preventing parents from protecting kids. What laws does your state have to protect you and your kids? Does your school only follow the law? These are questions worth asking. Our kids need us to. Thanks for listening. Oh, you're still there. What are you doing here? Go find out what your state's doing and what your district can do to protect kids. Go.